Willkommen zurück zu Head as Code. Im letzten Part haben wir mit Ray zusammen die Stationen von A und E angeguckt. Das war nämlich die Pantry. Und dort haben wir einen Koffer gefunden, in dem vorher 2 Waffen waren. Aber die Pistolen sind nicht mehr da. Das heißt, E und oder A haben Waffen bei sich und haben das nicht mit der Gruppe geteilt. Das macht sie verdächtig. Doch bevor wir das unternehmen, gehen wir auch in die Station der Zwillinge, und zwar The Stars. Und ihr seht schon, ja, Sterne wie Sternzeichen, denn hier sind bereits die Sternzeichen. Quickly, I went upstairs. Perhaps something would have helped me here. Wait, what's that beeping? Uh-oh. It was my collar. Were 2 people here already? Is someone here?
Huh! You fool! You've doomed us three! Why did you not call from the staircase? Now my plans won't come to fruition!
Crap. In my hurry to search this place, I hadn't considered the possibility. And there was A. It was armed, but at the very least, I wouldn't have to face that weapon. In the ambient darkness, I saw 3 red dots illuminating the area a little. I hadn't seen who the third person was clearly. I didn't expect anyone to be here to begin with. And now, I was paying the price for my recklessness. The price of unending darkness as my severed had his neck cooked upon the floor. Hey, wir haben A ausgeschaltet, hurra! Ups. Upsi! Wir haben aus Versehen den großen Bösewicht ausgeschaltet. Auch nicht schlecht. Ich nehm's. Ich nehm's. Die Credits natürlich. Mile and Shine, once again. Okay. Flowchart. Das war die gelbe. Oh mein Gott. Sehr viel gelbe sogar. Okay, hier ist die erste gelbe. Dann... Oh nein. Nein! Okay. So, das ist der Escape Room. Ich gehe mal davon aus, dass ich nichts mehr ändern kann hier wirklich. Ich kann nur Sachen verändern. Und zwar... Die Frage ist, was kann ich wohl machen, was ich vorhin nicht gemacht habe? Könnte mir das angucken? Okay, muss vorher das angeguckt haben, okay. Ah, okay. Before I talk to Ray about the console, I need to bring him to the box and get a sheet of paper with the grid. What do you want to know? You look like you want to ask me a question. I was just wondering, Ray, you don't really talk to other people much, do you? I don't trust people. I don't trust you, and I don't trust anybody else here. If I did, then I'd play right into Smiley's hands, because whoever it is, they could abuse that trust. I'm not stupid, and I'd rather not give him any leverage over me. Yet, you shared your real name without even thinking about it. You really think Ray is my real name? You're an even stupider boy than I thought. If it wasn't his real name, then he was hiding that fact very well, with how he always reacted when we called his name. If it wasn't his real name, then what was it? I asked him. None of your business. At least, I'll tell you that Ray is short for Raymond. Is that your last name? I'm not going to answer any more questions about my name. Now, do you want my help looking around this place, or do you want me to wall you down the stairs? I took the former option, naturally. So, habe ich jetzt alles? Die Frage. Ich speichere mal. Habe ich jetzt 100%? Ich glaube schon. Oh, 95 nur, was? Was denn noch? Was denn noch, wenn ich fragen darf? Oh, verdammt. Oh, verdammt. Habe ich irgendwas vergessen vielleicht? Spannend. Okay. Dann haben wir das hier gemacht. Ich mache hier weiter erstmal. Ich glaube, das Wichtige, was hier passieren wird, ist, dass wir uns aufteilen. Genau. Dann entscheide ich nicht, dass ich in die Stars gehen werde. Some believed in going to the stars alone. Alright, head to the pantry and I'll go to the stars. The room the twins explored. Sounds good? Then we meet at the bedroom once we're done. Dann werde ich wahrscheinlich bemerken, dass die zwei anderen auftauchen. Before I could elaborate further, the doors closed. Ray didn't look like he wanted to follow the plan I suggested, but since I waited for that long and the doors had closed, he wouldn't have any choice. This played right into my hand to avoid him going to the library. Perfect. Bibliothek, okay. I wouldn't leave there anyway. My stop was the stars. It didn't take long for the train to get there. Since we took the train first, nobody would be here either, allowing me to have full reign over the findings in this place. I stepped out onto the station. So far, everything was the same. There was the same lobby. The doors didn't close because the station was already solved. I ascended and found myself in the stars. Which was much of a room, all things considered. It was so dark I could barely make anything out. As I stepped into the place, I quickly hit my foot at the side of the table or something. Damn it! First, I had to find a light switch. Stumbling around the room, I didn't see anything like that. Maybe on the wall there should be one near the door. Wait, where was the door? I couldn't even tell. I thought maybe if I blindly grabbed around, I might figure out its location. This was a spacious table. I followed the border with my hands and realized it was the shape of an octagon or something. It had 8 sides, and on top of it was a spherical dome. I wished I could see this firsthand, but without the lights, it would be proven to be fruitless. My search continued. Here? I could feel something cold around. It was some sort of pillar. Might have been a marble. The detailing on it more or less proved that fact. Top of it was something, a container? Some kind of chest, maybe. Finally, I found the booty. This was what all true pirates strive for. Arr! Arr, matey! Find me the light, will ya? At least I'll make you walk the plank. My ship continued. I found wood. There were some books. While the knowledge of their content might illuminate me, they wouldn't illuminate this room. My search continued. Lovely here. This was a door? I tried opening it, but it wouldn't budge. Maybe it was locked and the other room needed to be lit up for it to work. Or maybe it was just made to look like a door and it wasn't one. My search continued. Stealing of light. Large astrological symbols were shining on the walls. Despite that, they weren't very helpful. My search continued. Oh. I was already exhausted and I barely found anything in this stupid place. I still couldn't find the lights. Perhaps they had been on. Did that explain why the twins took so long to solve the place? I couldn't blame them. I'd been in a foul mood if someone gave me a room to escape and it was plunged in darkness.
Is someone upstairs?
That was the old man. What was he doing here? I stepped out of the room to meet him in person before I climbed and ruined everything. Yes, I'm here. Coming. I walked down the stairs until I came down to the side of the stairs below. It was next to a lobby right outside of it.
Is there anyone else up there?
No, it's just me. What's the matter?
Everybody's leaving the search on the institution, so I came to fetch you. You've been gone for quite a while.
Yes, I met Ray and we decided to take a look around the stations I went already searched.
Oh, is that right? That seems a little needless.
I have good reason to think Ray is suspicious of setting this entire thing up with the twins. Jay and I found the videos in the security room. We've been investigating to clear up those suspicions.
You believe Ray and maybe Smiley?
Maybe not that far, but at very least, I think he doesn't have clean hands. The old man walked into the lobby after thinking about everything said for a moment.
So you're saying Jay can corroborate the fact Ray is suspicious to everyone else?
Yes.
Perfect then. We can go back to the lounge and arrest him as Scoop promptly. You see, if there is a hint that he's Smiley, I wish to take it. He belongs to an organization doing terrible things. That organization took my wife away a long time ago. I could never forgive him.
The old man's sad smile was a terrible contrast to the determination he was revealing to me. Was he that focused on revenge? He was unwilling to concede someone may yet be innocent? I shook my head toward its offer. Wait, that's a little hazy still. I'm not gone back yet. I have other things to do first.
Oh, but you will, my boy. See, I have the best tool to prove Ray is a thorn in their whip side. However, it will require your complete cooperation.
Before I could agree to his offer to turn it down, he shot me right in the chest. I fell backwards, lying down against the back of the lobby's wall next to the stairs. I had no idea where he got this gun, but knowing this had been a fatal mistake for me.
As the two have split up from everyone else, he was the only one who knew you were sure where you were, and he shot you. Wade couldn't bear your presence in his grand schemes. As an agent of the MTS, he wouldn't take chances.
As the old man made up his own version of the facts, I saw someone else outside the doorway. It was the girl, the eccentric E. Were they both in on his murder? I didn't believe Ray truly was an agent of the MTS, whatever that meant. He wasn't hired by the Montreal Transfer Society. Not with his uniform. He had to be a clerk or a teacher, maybe.
I will carry you back to the lounge, and everyone will witness what horrible deed he has done to you while you were alone with him. He will catch him and bring my wife's murderers to justice. It is time we find out the truth of the matter, and your help is invaluable. Thank you for your sacrifice. Soon, my revenge will be complete.
You're the one who...
Nonsense! Your help is a great contribution. Don't be so modest.
As life slipped away, I slowly lifted my hand and weakly closed all my fingers until one in the middle remained upright.
That will make a great epitaph for you. Sleep well.
My bodies fell back down like a marionette when its string were cut. And then, darkness. Screw you, old man! Screw you! Old man! Old man! Damn it! Damn it! Oh, das gibt's doch gar nicht. Dieser alte Mann. Unglaublich. Ja. Die Frage ist, gibt es da eine zweite Option zum Kommen? Okay, das führt... Ich glaube, das führt immer in den Tod. Hier ist wieder was verschlossen. Das haben wir vorhin auch schon gehabt, das verschlossen, ne? Vielleicht brauche ich dafür Wissen von einer anderen... Vom anderen Walkthrough? Okay. It was something metallic. It wasn't the shape of a large cube. Was it some sort of dice? I couldn't tell exactly, but it was heavy. No, it was stuck to the floor. Whatever it was, I couldn't use it to turn on the lights. My search continued. There was the light switch. Right next to the door. I flicked it and nothing. Maybe this wasn't the light switch for this room, but something else. My search continued. This was the door I came in from. I twisted the handle and it flung right open. I fell out of the room with a heavy thud. Ouch! I will need to find the light switch, or else this will have been for nothing. My search continued sadly. This door only led back out. This was... What was this? A giant telephone? Could I have made calls from here? No, I couldn't. My search continued. Jetzt kommt... Ja, jetzt kommt er. Und er schießt mich. Okay. Das war's. Ende. Oh boy. Ich habe viele Endings, die nichts bringen bisher. Muss ich sagen, es gibt sehr viele Bad Endings. Und ich weiß nicht genau, wie ich an die Good Endings komme bisher. Das ist traumatisch. Jetzt bitte. Danke. Okay. Damit haben wir auch erstmal den größten Teil davon erledigt. Hier fehlt mir noch eine Option anscheinend, die ich nicht wusste. Die ich noch nicht kenne. Dann geht's hier weiter mit dem Erkunden oder zurückgehen. Das war ein langes Gelabere hier. Ja. Some believed he should share the info with others. I couldn't resist the pull of fate. Sharing the video was in my best interest somehow. I didn't know why, but I wanted to do it before doing anything else. The part of me that didn't like that idea remembered how it showed Ray and the twins. It would cause some strife, especially if it's shared with them, so I opted not to. Or someone who wouldn't do something stupid until we had proof would be better confident. Before I shared it, I want to clear up something that had been nagging me about the video. First of all, the twins should have never met with Ray. The only instance of this being possible was after we left. If Ray and Marco split up, and Ray came back alone, met with the twins on the way, and one of the grouped them with him, then it would be fine. But I thought the twins didn't really like him. I didn't think they would ever team up with him willingly. There was also another thing. The fast forward had taken quite a while to do, even get to the point where I saw the colorless twin. Possibly hours had passed. We hadn't been here long enough for this. There was yet a third thing that didn't work, but I had to check the video again to be sure. I probably have enough time. Unfortunately, I'm on the wrong side of the station to go there. I clenched my teeth. Maybe I could sneak through the hallway around the lounge, if I was careful enough that no one would see me through the two doorways. I could also take the train to another station, go up, cross the other station, come down, and take the train back to make it to the security room. The latter was a big waste of time, and judging by my current situation, I didn't want to waste too much of it. I really want to see what the twins had found in their station, but... heck, I have to leave that for later. Making my mind, I decided to crawl back up the stairs. Very carefully, I walked around the corner, and then I waited until I no longer heard any noise from within the lounge, before I ventured further. I passed the first doorway, successfully sneaking by. The second doorway went much of the same. But as I went through and came down the staircase, there was one of the twins in the lobby. Beyond her was the station, and I could see a train there. She watched me, surprised to see me. I could either stop here to talk to her directly and inquire on what was in the station, or I could catch a train. If I did the latter, I would save on time, but the former would let me know decisions. I'll talk to her. I made up my mind and spoke to her first. The train could drive off. I had to wait for her again later. So, is this G or H? It's G. You still haven't managed to different.
Nee. Das ist nicht G. Das ist H. Der Mund. Das war H.
You still haven't managed to differentiate us? You're both the same. It's not my fault. And the eyes, you big mountain. Just look at the eyes. It's been averting. I had been averting my gaze every time I spoke to them, either out of fear of being branded something unsavory for addressing younger girls, or out of some other indescribable uncertainty. But this time, it was because of the video. So, what did you want to know? You want to talk to me about something, didn't you? Yeah. What did you find in your room? It was a room about stars or something. We had some constellations to match up, and there was a puzzle about astrology symbols too. Or was it astronomy? One of them. I see. And did you find anything out of the ordinary? We found a bunch of maps for the entire place here, but nothing special otherwise. And did you meet with Ray yet? Ray again? Why are you so fixated on him? No reason, really. Just making small talk. Your idea of small talk is weird as hell. Anyway, no. I haven't met up with him yet, or anybody else. We just came back here and you guys arrived shortly after. Okay, alright. That's all I want to know. And I saluted her before leaving. I looked over my shoulder. The girl wasn't there anymore. She went back up the stairs. Ooh, she wouldn't follow me. The wait for the train was a little long, but I eventually boarded. I dropped into a seat and closed my eyes, waiting for it to go. Back in the security room, I took the spot in the chair, apprehensively looking at the console. Nothing had been tampered with. The video file was still open and paused to where we had put it before. If anyone else had come here, they covered the tracks very well. I doubted any of them could handle that, so most likely nobody came by. The secret was still safe. I played the video again from the start. What I wanted to check wasn't really at any point in particular, so I paused the feed to avoid having any movement distract me as I observed it. I looked specifically at the corner of the video. The feed was in the scanner room, but I could see a bit of the room it was attached to. I narrowed my eyes a little. Then I realized what I first thought. I scrambled out of the seat, left the room and looked around the hallway. I kept my eyes low and almost bumped into the corner on the way in. Soon, I was in the scanner room for the station. There was no mistaking it. The floor outside of the room was exactly like the floor in the feed. All the hallway had a different kind of flooring, so was definitely here. I could tell because the floors in the leisure and bathroom stations were different. How did they come here? No one but Jasmine and I ever came to this room. Not only did the time not match up, but now it's physically impossible that they did. G.H. and Ray. What is your involvement in all of this? My eyes opened wide and shook at the realization. Were they behind this? No one but 3 people. I need to tell someone. First, I need to tell Jasmine and then maybe someone else too. But who? Irgendwas geht es schief. I went back to the main room and closed the file entirely this time. There was no risking someone else finding this. After that, I left the room. I took the train back to the lounge, which was a very uneventful ride. On the way, I decided the only person I could share with was A. Ernsthaft? Marco wasn't there, and he might stick by Ray. The twins were always suspicious enough, and he wouldn't be much help. I entered the lounge again. Looking around, I noticed something was a little different. The twins had gone to another station. This made it easy for me. I wouldn't have to worry about leaking the secret anymore. The twins moved out. They found some maps in their rooms, so according to them, they're going to, She flicked through the papers while A observed us in silence. He was there too, but she was silent and tranquil, drinking some juice on one of the couches. Ah, the pool. The room we explored together was marked as security. Remember that live feed of a church? That's a few stations further down the line. According to the maps, we've got around 14 stations total. There's a lounge, and on that side, the one we explored with the security room, there are 6 stations. Security, science laboratory, infirmary, fitness center, church, and theater. We could even go watch movies if we wanted here. She cracked a joke, but I didn't laugh. In retrospect, perhaps that was a little mean of me. The poor girl was almost visibly crushed by the suspicions she had to hold. After all, out of every girl here, she may as well have been alone then. The twins were suspicious, and E's presence was minimal at best. On the other side, we have the pantry, the library, the bedroom, the stars, whatever that is, the pool, the recreation room, and the reactor, which sounds really dangerous. I also have things to show. It's good and all that know it's everywhere, but I need to share some info with both of you. I called the old man over by the same occasion.
Has your walk been fruitful then? You've been investigating something, have you?
Very perceptive. It seemed like this old man knew just from looking at me. Was I this transparent? If Marco was here, he'd say something along the lines of, "You're not a ghost yet, though." Perhaps I've been pale as one ever since I made my discovery. Unfortunately, we have to go to the security room. I don't think I can explain it very well. That means we need to split up when we get there. It's that video, isn't it? We found a weird video. I'll explain first, and then we can go to see it to check directly.
Oh, if you swear it is the truth and can act as witness for what each other is saying, I doubt we need to go see it on top of that.
No, there's something additional to what Jasmine saw. But sure, go and explain. My friend spoke to A about it while the old man stroked his chin as though my details would have to wait, since I believed I need to show the floor too. And that's what I found. Since the twins were both here earlier, both with a collar, that's strange, isn't it?
Yes, I agree. I would like to see additional information for myself too. Let us leave E here. She is safe and she will be waiting for us.
I hadn't thought about E's situation. But she can't stay here alone, right?
Correct. All 3 of us should go to see this. All 3 of us should go to see this additional information. Yet only 2 may.
Were they going to have another rock paper scissors battle? As important as it was, I need to circumvent in some way. We couldn't offer to waste time for another 100 years fight. I'll go with A first. Jasmine, you can talk with E, correct? Oh God! Wir werden wieder erschossen! Stay here and tell her about it too. I doubt she'll talk readily. She looks like she can handle a secret. Gotcha, okay. Be sure to share the info with me too, though.
Let's make haste!
I didn't need to be told twice. We both left the area and made our way back to the security room. We watched the feed and explained everything to the old man.
Yes, that's quite odd. I can't help but wonder exactly if this video is real.
I narrowed my eyes a little. What did he mean by not real? You think the video itself is a fabrication? But the people in it are those who are with us.
Do you think they died for real then? We can't exactly see very well. This angle isn't good. The head could easily be a mannequin, for instance.
His expressions darkened a little.
However, this also means that Ray and one of the twins are in cahoots with some reason or another. To what ends? I honestly cannot tell. This is all too suspicious, no matter how you look at it. Perhaps they have secrets to hide, but then the questions are, which twin is it? Does it matter? And most importantly, is Smiley two of us?
Ah, I see. You're suggesting that if a mannequin was used, that the twin without a collar isn't a different twin, but the same one.
Precisely! It would be difficult to tell which twin is involved in this mastermind business, though. Is it H? She seems hot-headed. Is it G? She's a little shy. Contradictory.
I agree with that. I couldn't differentiate them well either until they spoke. They had different personalities, but that was pretty much it, I thought. Alright, for the discrimination, take a look at the corner of this video. I want it back to when there would be anything in the way. If you noticed on the way in, the flooring in the hallway here matches this one perfectly. Now the stations all have different look. Unless you tell me this floor is also in the pantry, I'm going to assume that.
No, you might be right. I didn't notice that. How could I not notice? That's very peculiar. However, I'd say it's only confirms our suspicions. My theory is that the suspicions duo has been here before already. Before the game started, they filmed themselves acting out this outcome. Then they waited for a while and set up the tape, checked it, and then left without turning off the camera. That's why it caught one of the twins without the collar. Which means Smiley is two people. Alas, we can't make a move.
I was pumped about Discovery, but when he finished talking, I deflated. Why not? We finally figured out who it was. He sighed, apparently having realized something I hadn't yet.
We don't have enough evidence. If we confronted them in the open, we would be falling right into the trap too. The best we can do is keep exploring for now and corner them later.
Okay, fine. But we should keep an eye on them, no?
Unfortunately, the twins have left for the pool. At the moment, I know that the A and M have gone to the science lab, which is one station further up from here. The one after them is the infirmary. I would like to explore it so it would be open just in case something bad happened in our confrontation.
I'll stay with Jasmine at the lounge then. So if the twins come back, we can split them up and keep an eye on them.
Not a bad idea. Let us away.
Oh. Wir wurden doch nicht erschossen. The both of us left now that our plan in action was decided. Before leaving, I remember to close the video. Once again, we rode the train in silence. Okay, hier beende ich den Part. Beim nächsten Mal gucken wir mal, ob diese Route besser läuft. Ich bin unsicher, aber wir werden sehen. Naja. Tschüss.